Hi, Pure Water Power, and I would like to demonstrate the Viper Waterfed pole line manufactured by Pure Water Power. They're available in 6 different sizes ranging from 18 feet all the way up to 65 feet. Now these poles are actual extended lengths of these poles. So if you look at the 65, that is a full 65 foot length, fully extended. And you can add about 5 feet of your body height for a reach of about 70 feet. And the same holds true for the rest of these poles. The smaller of the 2 poles, the 18 and the 25 foot, are constructed of a hybrid 50-50 mix of carbon fiber and fiberglass. And that's at those heights of up to 30 feet. That is plenty rigid enough, plenty light enough to take care of those jobs for you. The 18 foot is a 4-section pole and the 25 is a 5-section pole. And then we jump up to the 35 foot, which is 100% full carbon fiber. At that height of roughly 40 feet, it is essential that you have a carbon fiber pole because they're lighter, they're more rigid, and it's just an easier pole to work with. And that is a 7-section pole. Then we jump into the HiMod line, which is a 45, 55, and 65. And these are constructed of HiMod carbon fiber. At those heights, it's essential that you have HiMod. It's definitely lighter and it's definitely more rigid to take care of jobs at that level. The 45 is an 8-section pole, the 55 is a 9-section pole, and the 65 is a 10-section pole. Now when you buy these poles, let's say for example you buy a 45 footer and you come across a job later on that you need more length. You can add sections to any of these poles with exception to the 65. It's a full-blown 65 foot maxed out pole. Now the 45, for example, you can take and add a 55 or a 65 number 9 section and make this 45 about 6-7 feet longer. And then you can do that another one, you can add the 10th section. 55, you can add the number 10 of the 65 and get another 8 feet out of that. So you're not stuck with the certain length of pole. You can add on to all of them with exception to the 65. Now all of our Viper pole systems, this is a 35 carbon fiber line version, and all poles are equipped with a 12-inch double trim nylon brush with both pencil jets and fan jets installed. They have an adjustable angled gooseneck, and on the back of that gooseneck is an acme thread adapter. And this is so you can screw on pad holders and have a white scrub pad or whatever you want to put on there to allow you to scrub down the windows prior to water-fed poling them. And on this pole itself, at the top of each pole, we include what we call a straight gooseneck. And basically it's a 24-inch straight gooseneck. You can slide it up or down just like a pole section, give you a little bit extra height. And the benefit of this is you can pull that assembly out of the top section and now you have a short pole to clean your lower level windows. You can leave the line attached and just drop the pole. You don't even have to disconnect it, or you can disconnect the line and run it just as a short pole by itself. So that has a huge benefit when buying a Viper pole line. Now all these Viper poles are equipped with high quality clamping mechanisms, the clamps, and the flip levers themselves are constructed of a light alloy aluminum. This has become a weak point on the pole, so we decided to have aluminum levers added. All these clamps are replaceable should you happen to drop the pole or something bad happen to the pole and you damage one. They're all readily available from any of our distributors. They are connected by screw. It's a number 4 hex screw. You just simply unloosen that, pop the clamp off, put a new one on, you're ready to go. All of these sections, when you're pulling the sections out, they have a red identifier on the last foot or so. And all this means is, you don't want to extend it past the clamp below it, otherwise it can be a weak point on the pole. So just make sure you don't ever go past that. Train your guys not to have any red showing here. And all of these sections are replaceable. All the clamps are replaceable, the gooseneck brush, everything on this pole is replaceable. Comes equipped with an end cap. And then every pole is equipped with a length of Viper hose, and this is 1/4-inch ID tubing, 3/8-inch OD tubing. And for example, this is a 35 foot pole. You're going to get about 15 feet extra once the pole is fully extended. So A 35-foot pole is going to come with about 50 feet of this Viper line. And then we have a female garden hose attachment on the other end of the pole to connect to your Waterfed pole system. And it's a brass garden hose female fitting. Now, the Viper pole is equipped with a Euro threaded end to attach any Euro threaded brush. 95% of the poles out there are under this format. And some of the accessories you can use on this Viper pole, let me disconnect this real quick. This is what we call a acme threaded adapter. Now, instead of a Euro thread fitting on it, it's an acme thread, meaning so you can put paintbrush rollers or any attachment that has a threaded end. Brushes for cobweb dusting, etc. And then you can put this tip right into the top of the pole, and now you turn this water-fed pole into a 40-foot extension pole. And you can snug fit your squeegees, T-bars, scrapers, etc. So it's a great benefit that you can use this also as a regular extension pole. Now, some of the accessories that are sold separately, end caps. We have end caps available for every section, so from the third section down. So if you need end caps, you want to take your sections off to make the pole shorter for lower level buildings, you can disconnect the hose, pop off a few sections, and then now you're dealing with a lighter pole for those shorter jobs. And we have end caps available for sections 3 through 10 actually. And other than that, manufactured by Pure Water Power, excellent water fed pole. Thank you, have a good day.